Hi, I'm Chris, and this is Type 2 Talk. Today, actually, I want to talk to a very specific set of people, specifically executives at Dexcom and Abbott. So, if you work there, I want you to listen in. Right now, what is the difficulty for somebody who has type 2 diabetes but does not take insulin have in getting a CGM? AKA, what is the problem you're solving with these over-the-counter CGMs that you're going to sell directly? Is the problem that people aren't getting CGMs because doctors won't write the prescription because they don't see the value in it? Or, hear me out, what I keep reading online is that the problem isn't that. The problem is that insurance won't pay for it. And if that's the case, you need to think about your pricing a bit. You see, I can get right now a pair of Libre 3s from Abbott, by the way, love mine, and I get them every 28 days for about $85. I use GoodRx at my local Walgreens, and that's how much I pay, and I can afford that. But from what I read online, people cannot afford, a lot of people cannot afford that. And if they can't afford that, you're going over the counter with one at the same price removes the wrong barrier. If the barrier was doctors don't want to write the prescription, that's one thing. And that would be solved by making it over the counter. But if the barrier isn't that, if the barrier is price because insurance won't pay for it, well, GoodRx will. You don't have to have the paid GoodRx. You can have the free GoodRx. And it's $85 for 28 days. And the solution isn't, oh, we're going to raise that rate. We're going to renegotiate with them. We're not going to let them get away with that. Okay, that's not the problem. I'm talking history, not future here. Right now, and in the past, people were saying, I can't afford $85 a month to get the CGMs. I don't see the value in that. Or I just plain can't afford it. And if that's the case, you have to come in under the price point because otherwise, nobody's going to buy it. Why? Because they could have already gotten a Libre 3 for $85. You have to come in under that price point. Otherwise, you're missing completely the reason why your audience isn't buying your existing product. Now, if you have data that shows that doctors just won't prescribe it, then that's different. Then that means, yes, an over-the-counter will absolutely help solve that issue. So would doctor education and nurse practitioner education around, hey, here's the value of this. But everything I see online isn't, well, for the most part, isn't my doctor won't write the prescription. It's either my doctor won't write the prescription because he doesn't think insurance is going to cover it, or my insurance company says that they're not going to cover it. And those two are solved not by saying, oh, you can just get it without a doctor being involved or a nurse practitioner being involved. No, they're solved by lowering the price point of what people would have to pay. And then they can get it through GoodRx, and I've got to imagine other coupon programs. That's just the one I know. Like, it has to make sense. Otherwise, as a business, you are shooting yourselves in the foot. You are going to just move people from one audience to another, but you're not actually going to make any more net money. So I put that out there because that was something that was really on my mind this morning. And I thought, man, if they're getting this wrong, they're really not actually helping us. And they're also not helping themselves. So thank you guys for listening. Hope you have a great day.